Bop. 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 Anyways. We're live now. The shoulder pads that I'm wearing are just kind of floating above me if you actually look. You never noticed that. No, wait, they're not, like, hooked up together. Weird. Oh yeah, frick. The voice chat's automatically on. Alrighty then. Now that I've left the chat channels. Wow, Pakrati. You really gave me one thing. I see. What if they all ever like meet the those guys that you I wonder if you will ever meet your hirelings. Is what I try to say. I came out as mentally retarded. Holy crap! Which one from 1 to 3?
No.
I just started.
Everywhere you go.
Other people are really bored, or actually, what am I saying? They're probably really bored. Especially if they're gonna want to watch some freaking Elder Scrolls Online stream where I'm not actually gonna do any 4-player PvE or PvP. I guess I could just say instances or PvP. I mean, that's pretty much what people would want to watch in this game. And again, I've got like, I don't even know. I tend to not even care how many followers I have.
Hello.
I can never remember the number. Ooh. Ooh. It's a Daedra heart right there. I'm gonna try to pick that up mainly because these things are rare. And that's You can't deposit stolen goods in the bank, can you? That's what I figured. So we could go run all the way to the outlaw outpost to launder the Daedra heart just so I can have it. Because Daedra hearts are rare to find. All of this for a style that I don't even know how to make. That I'm probably never going to make anyways, because it'll be way too edgy for me. And frankly, I try to explicitly make my character not look like a freaking edgelord. And I mean, nothing would be more edgier than literal demon armor. I've never been down here before, so where is the fence? There he is. One of them. I think there's 2 down in here.
Great. Another.
Well?
For those of you who don't know, laundering removes the stolen attribute. So if you steal, let's say, like, a style that spawns somewhere, or a motif that spawns somewhere, you can't sell it in the guild store unless you launder it. There's actual advice from me. Not like yesterday's stream about life advice. I should probably try to stay away from talking about life advice. Unless that's what people watch these streams for. I can't see why they'd watch them for anything else. Oh yeah, save. Where are they? Where are they stored on this list? Oh, here they are. 4. Out of all of the entire time I've played this game, I've only found 4 Daedra Hearts. So I still think it was worth it to do that. You need at least, like, I don't know. You need at least 9 Daedra Hearts to actually make an entire set with weapons. 7 without weapons.
Can I interest you in... I would never complain, Suryo.
$150 gold for apples? Jeez, what a ripoff. Anyways, what am I doing? The question of my life, what am I doing with it? Oh yeah, I was gonna go in Shiragorath's tongue, and then I just kind of quit. Because I came back here to restock and rearm, and then just kind of gave up. Alright, let's go. Fully repaired. There's Silicune being edgy. But yes, in case you didn't tell, I don't really care for people who try to be edgy. I think it's stupid. Oh no, so your character is Super Sig Demon Hunter whose parents got killed? Whoa, man, way to be original. I'd be more shocked if someone's character was just generic. Sure, I mean, kind of goes against fantasy, but if you're trying to be special, then being generic is more special than being awesome, because everyone tries to be awesome. It makes sense. Or it could just be me getting mad at other people's fun, which is entirely likely. I can easily get mad when other people enjoy stuff, so. Oh frick, I forgot I have rocks. I was gonna play Oblivion on the 360, but I turned it on and I realized, oh, this is Oblivion, and then didn't play it. I kind of have a problem with it. As time goes on, I'm more and more used to games with fancy graphics and stuff like that. I mean, I know technically Oblivion should be timeless, but it's not like, I mean, it had problems. It's not like it was the greatest game ever. The NPCs came off as horribly uncanny. Whenever you reach the end game in Oblivion, it has a chance of, like, slowing down to a crawl. The enemy level scaling was a bit stupid, because it ended up, like, later on, when you reached higher levels, you would end up with bandits that would be wearing full super armor and everything. And it's just all sorts of other problems. I mean, it probably is a good game. I just never have gotten around to playing it. I've owned the, like, complete Game of the Year edition of it that comes with all the DLC for years, and I've never beaten it. I guess the reason that became so popular is because it came out at a good time. Early 06 and, yeah, 06 when it came out, I think. But early 06, there wasn't really any good RPGs, especially on console. I mean, this was the early days of, like, the 360, PS3 we're talking about here. I mean, to be fair, the PS3 when it first came out had no games, but, because jokes, but the, yeah, what was I ranting about? I'm losing my train of thought. Horrible. Oh yeah, there's a lack of games. And so it came out at a good time because people wanted to get their hands on an RPG. And seeing how Morrowind already came out on the, I think Morrowind was on the original Xbox. I don't remember though. Although from what I heard, the console port of the game wasn't really the best. That will be another game I should get around to playing eventually. So many games that I could easily be playing right now by either, well, for Morrowind's case, just playing, I don't know, I'll probably pick up a copy somewhere. And as for Oblivion's case, I could play that, be playing that right now, and yet here I am playing Elder Scrolls Online. It's the same general franchise, though. Although I'd be hesitant to call this an Elder Scrolls game. I mean, it's a fine enough game, but I wouldn't really call it an Elder Scrolls game. Despite the fact that this is clearly Elder Scrolls-esque characters and stuff. Because it kind of isn't. I mean, once you go down the MMO path, you aren't really an Elder Scrolls game, you're an MMO. There's a distinct lack of any actual reference to Sheogorath in this place. If you expect a place called Sheogorath, you'd be fighting, like, lol so random enemies. But you're just fighting bandits. Rocks. The rocks can stop literally about one hit. They're pretty much equivalent to Counter-Strike armor. I said that in the last stream, but it pretty much is. I mean, I'm hoping anyways, if you level it up, they'll start to become useful. I hate the fact that the rocks are like a one-time use thing. Once the shield's down, it's down. If there's an upgrade that makes it so that the shield will regenerate, that would be nice. Oh, that would be overpowered. And also remember, our abilities are balanced for PvP as well. Like, if I was making an MMO, I'd make it so that the PvE and the PvP stats are entirely different. Sure, it means people have to memorize 2 sets of stats, but that way, balance changes won't affect one or the other. Because it seems like that's what everyone complains about. It's not balanced for PvP. It doesn't matter what game it is. If it has PvE and PvP in it, it's not balanced for PvP. But of course, people are stupid, so... And PvP is stupid. And... other things like that. So what do they know? I mean, not all PvP is stupid, although PvP in this game just kind of meh. Could be because I had less than ideal experiences dealing with it. I mean, maybe it's not necessarily that it's bad. Well, I've never really tried it, so I can't say. What I disliked is that you couldn't get the Tamriel Hero achievement unless you did all the quests in Cyrodiil. At least all the main ones in the cities. There are a couple scattered about that require you to haul stuff to different places, but those ones don't count. And frankly, I'd rather not have to deal with, and I'd rather not what am I talking about? I'd rather not have to worry about other players. The type of feeling where I have to constantly watch my back from other players reminds me of DayZ, and I hated DayZ. So. Yeah. I mean, luckily, one of the campaigns, I think it's called Corruption, the Covenant basically dominate. Like, if they still dominate, like, if they're still dominating it by the time the Imperial City campaign comes out, I might actually consider trying that then. Because the biggest thing that's putting me off on it is the fact that it's, well, PvP. I mean, maybe everything's close quarter, so that if you die, it doesn't really matter. Because that was the biggest problem I had with it. If you died on PvP, you spawn all the way back to your base of ops. So you become a nervous wreck just trying to frickin' not die. Even if you're taking on PvE enemies, you still have to worry about not dying. Although to be fair, they do make you more powerful when you're in the PvP area, so... Hey! I gained a thief point! But yeah. And as for the 4-player instances, I have no idea how well those are. I haven't even bothered with that, and I'm not going to bother with that until I'm literally maximum level. I'm going to get to maximum level, I'm going to bother with it, then I'm going to join a game once, and someone's going to yell at me that I'm screwing up the rotation and ruining the run for everyone else. And then I'm going to give up on that. Maybe. I don't know. If it reminds me too much of the idiot tryhards from, what is it? TF2's man versus machine mode, then I probably won't, which I probably will. That is basically the equivalent of a raid. Oh my god, you can't play any other class aside from the meta, or else we're all gonna kick you because we all are treating video games as serious business because we need golden guns. I should also point out that I'm a massive hypocrite because I do take part in that meta nonsense whenever I put on my tryhard cap, so. But oh well. Oh hey, more quests. Yay. Luckily there's no more delves in this area because I did just get the achievement for that.
He killed them all.
What's going on?
My unit was sent here because a stable boy made it to Ebonheart and reported a slave revolt. Oh God. Ulov Stormwall, my commander. Something happened while I was away patrolling the road. When I came back to report, he was covered in blood. He was butchering Kalendi. He saw me and...
What? Who the freak is this? Why'd that look like a shirtless Khajiit? This person is having nightmares of shirtless Khajiits. Wait, no, this guy's got armor. Never mind. Well, at least they're undead, so I'll be able to just massively dominate them. Someone's having fun over there. Oh, jeez, you killed them all.
Say something. Speak. Good. It's not inside you. Listen to me. There's some horror making copies of people. It kills you, then makes a copy of your body for it. I had to do it. They were changing. You think I'm mad? See for yourself. I did. Look, I don't know how this thing works. All I know is it climbs inside.
Wow, what a fascinating thing. Should probably bring the SCP Foundation in on this. And, you know, everything else in this entire existence for that matter. Well, at least these guys are dropping good old-fashioned ectoplasm. I should probably be shooting up that first and then hitting up the crossbow. In order to make sure they fall right next to the AoE. Or just use Meridia's weapon and dominate, which seems to be working out perfectly fine. Look at that shit. Oh, this one's actually a Khajiit. Story told in footprints. Okay, so there was a slave riot, and then some death spirit rose up. You tried. Oh man, I'm gonna spend 6 hours charging up my attack. I hope he doesn't block it. Oh, he blocked it. Oh no. Are there Khajiit slaves in this place? Oh man, that's some... Things just got serious. Are these the ghosts of the dead slaves? There's a sky shard over there. I mean... Now we're dealing with Khajiit slaves, that's even more serious. Oh goody. Actually, I was investing in... yeah. I was investing in these abilities. Activating it will grant you unlimited and increased weapon damage or durination. Well, durination really doesn't work, because once the shield's down, it doesn't stay up longer. I think I'll invest in this right now. So now I gain some more ultimate when I pop the rocks. Oh yeah, a whopping 2 ultimate. The one I care for is the ability to regenerate stamina when you're popping it. That actually helps out. Given how I'm a very stamina-based person, which apparently I should have probably been a magicka-based person, because Dragon Knight abilities are all like magicka-based. But, oh well. When I created the character, I didn't concern myself with the meta. And I still don't. You see, the problem is I'm perceiving this community as, like, pure scum when this is a game in which no one talks with anyone. I guess because no one's talking with everyone, I can't quite figure out how the community works, and I guess my natural assumption about communities is that they're scummy elitists. That's probably not the best mentality to have. They may actually be a perfectly fine community, but because I've never seen it, I'm going to assume scummy elitists. I mean, I'm on the subreddit for this game, but then again, that's Reddit, and when they're not spouting memes every 5 seconds, they're generally not really being helpful. Part of me wonders why I still have a Reddit account anyways. The entire site's been falling apart for the past couple months. What with all the drama involving the admins and then policy changing, and I don't know, I didn't really pay attention to it. But who the frick are you? Oh, good. The scummy community that I was making 5 seconds about has arrived. Oh, good. They have a level 12 veteran rank. Oh, good. I hate people who have fun. Stop having fun. This is a serious game for serious people. Rawr. Who are you?
Please show mercy to Vahara. She wields no weapons, nor... Yes. We grew up together in Sensha. Jakur looked after Vahara. This... No.
Yeah, it sucks for you. Anyways. I thought they only kept Argonians as slaves. I didn't realize they kept Khajiits as slaves. Another reason to hate the Dark Elves. You know, keep making comments about the Dark Elves, and I think I'm eventually going to be obligated to play through Morrowind, just to see that if in the future they maybe get better. So this game technically is a prequel to every game in the series. Hey. She's not undead. I almost never utilize the exploit mechanic. Yeah, go back yourself up and do a... Oh, frick. Just die already. Seriously. There we go. Chase the creature. Oh.
Have you seen my husband? This is all their fault. The hauntings of the destroyed crops, the ruin of a beautiful home. They're foul-smelling animals. I told Tyrell that Rashada summoned it. He's some kind of shaman. My husband broke up a ritual that Catman was performing a few nights ago. We punished everyone there and confiscated a totem from their makeshift. I saw the creature slip into one of our guards. He attacked me, so I panicked and hit him with the totem. He wailed and ran off.
Oh, I see.
Well, that's about what I figured. Run along, Pop. Go hide. I'll handle it.
I guess if you push people too far, they resort to summoning body snatchers. I don't blame them, though. I don't know why you'd imprison Khajiits. Khajiits are the best. And that's no way being biased whatsoever at all. Nope! It's not like I'm playing as a Khajiit or anything. Actually, I wouldn't have had to even gone into third person for you to realize I was a Khajiit. It's kind of blatantly obvious. What's this? Oh! Oh! Wait a minute. It's good dialogue. Nom. It's like a spooky horror movie.
There's something wrong with Tira. No, I don't believe you.
对。Someone was paid to record themselves doing that. Sick bass in it. You got your bongs. That's actually not called a bong. I looked it up. Well, I mean, maybe that might be, but it might also be called a what are they called? They're really tall-looking ones that people can smoke. That people tend to smoke tobacco in. What the frick? I was not ready. Stupid. Rocks, other stuff, this ability, that ability, more dots. It would appear that my HUD is screwed up. Oh, goody.
I heard Rivali scream. She's upstairs crying over her husband.
Oh, goody. It's gonna keep saying that I have shield when I don't. Maybe if I pop my the rocks, it'll actually get rid of them. Gonna take your lockpicks. What are you gonna do about it? I took your horse jerky recipe. What are you gonna do about it?
We were going to expand the plantation. We wanted to trade the use. I want the Catman's inside the barn in the center of the plantation. Maybe.
Stop having slaves. There's your problem. It's pretty straightforward. You don't want slaves to revolt. You shouldn't have slaves in the first place. You scummy, stupid dark elves.
You bring Rashada the idol at the Hollow Moon, yes? Yes. Rashada's beautiful wife. His most precious Jazadi. Their lashes stripped her fur to the bone. She died from their torture. That is why this one called Dromatra. Rashada regrets. If Rashada had many nights, he could explain. We integrate Tamriel's gods with our own so we can blend in. We also do this to amuse ourselves. But there are Khajiit spirits outside Tamriel. Use the idol on the dark spirits, then kill them to charge it.
I kind of figure that there were more things to it than just the divines in the Khajiit Pantheon. I mean, it's not like I'm the Moon Hollowed or anything, and it's not like I was chosen by the Khajiit super gods to choose the next main or anything like that. Then again, if this is an alternate reality where I never actually went to Elsewhere, then it wouldn't necessarily apply. I still don't know how that works, because at the same time... Okay! Oh, I have to use it and then kill him. Oh, okay. Yeah, I still don't know how that works. Because NPCs still mention your accomplishments in other places of the world. So they had to have happened. But then... Like... Does this take place after the events of the plane meld? Because if it did, people would be mentioning the plane meld, I bet. Does it take place in, like, my assumption initially was it took place in an alternate reality where rather than falling from the sky over, say, the Covenant, you fell over the sky over, say, the Dominion. You assume the role of some other version of yourself, but then people mention your other accomplishments. I guess maybe Meridia sends you, ships you to the other place via the same method, and news takes forever to travel across Cyrodiil, which, I mean, would make sense. Cyrodiil is at war. But then how do people, like, hear about what I do? And furthermore, why aren't the major leaders mentioning that? Oh, hey, you're here. Good job stopping the plane meld. Because, I mean, you see all the leaders when you stop the plane meld. Like, if it is an alternate reality, then people shouldn't be mentioning my past accomplishments. And if it isn't an alternate reality, then why aren't more people mentioning my past accomplishments? That's what it basically comes down to.
Rashada asked to be forgiven. The beast blathered about understanding and change. He spoke of his dead wife and his tortured people. He's mimicking sorrow. But Khajiit are incapable of normal emotions, right? Look at my sweet Tyrell. Rashada must pay for Tyrell's death. You agree with me, right?
No.
You believe that? But my Tyrell. The cat went to the stables. Tell Ulov to meet us there. Rashada wanted you to use the totem on some godless altar east of the pumpkin patch. He said the ritual would protect you.
Man, Khajiit have no emotions. Who should I tell that to? Oh, I don't know. The Khajiit who's helping me. Oh yeah, by the way, you're emotionless scum. Just FYI.
I saw Khajiit run out the door. I'm taking orders from a milk-drinking pup and a cat.
I mean, I guess the dialogue isn't going to change based on playing as a Khajiit, because you're not technically supposed to be a Khajiit through the storyline, but whatever. There will be some attention to detail. That bugs me. These nonchalant comments about Khajiits. Right to the Khajiit. It was helping them. And to be fair, I think Skyrim had the same problem. People in Windhelm would be all like, "Oh yeah, Khajiits are the worst," and they tell you that right to your face, even though you are a Khajiit. No even reference to the fact that you were a Khajiit. Also, there is indeed a Khajiit altar here in the middle of. What? What did I just get hit by? And why, when they raise enemies, why are they referred to as Ranitus? They could just be called zombies. I mean, the only reason they were called Ranitus was in Daggerfall, or Daggerfell, or whatever, I don't remember how it's pronounced. That's what they refer to the dead as, I think. And so something else in this doesn't mean anything. Also, I'm gonna have to log out and fix this back up. Anyways.
Why should I care about his wife's death? Look at him. He's an animal. I didn't see him when I arrived, but he must have been here. Rashada.
I'll trust you. Stupid. I probably should have not done that. Instead, used rocks. Rocks. fucking stun locks. I'm gonna have to log out to fix my shield is still up when it really shouldn't be a bug. I love this bug. It's really fun. I mean, I guess I could look at the side of the screen to see that I have a shield on, but I'm gonna complain about it. I'm gonna complain about stuff, then when it gets fixed, I'm gonna take credit for it. Because that's how it works.
My hands are betraying me. I can't believe I listened to you. Good. But I won't forgive that Khajiit for Tyrael's death. Even if he does.
Alright. And we've successfully done it. Okay. Well, I can either... Actually, I can Wayshire to a different place. It has to be a different area, but that works too, because I tried it once. And there's a Wayshire right here, so it would be quicker in the grand scheme of things. And now I'm murdering random woodland creatures. I don't even want white meat. Doesn't matter where I went, just as long as I'm going somewhere. Fleeing is a perfectly valid tactic if you wander into a tough situation. Yeah, okay. Cool, nice place. And that did fix the bug. Why does it seem like I didn't go to everywhere in this place? Like, what is this place? Oh, I took care of it. But then, I mean, I'm not gonna spend time here, because, oh wait, what the frick was this place? I didn't do all the quests in this area? Oh my god, how could I? And there's an area that I willingly decided not to do all the quests in. I'm shocked and by myself. And how else am I gonna get the 1,000, finish the 1,000 quest achievement? If it's even possible to get. Well, I mean, I finished the adventurer achievements in all of the Covenant, because, I mean, I am the hero of the Covenant. So... Oh, this is a city? Oh. I guess I'm going to that city then. Yeah, I guess might as well. Gotta run out of places to go to. Oh, wait, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Gotta talk to the wise woman and hope she doesn't send me into the instance. Because I'm not touching that. I don't know, she probably has a quest associated with that. The Ashlanders. Oh, these guys. For the reposter. Exploit. Sucker. Get good at combat, scrub. Nub. Nubby scrub. The scrubbiest of nubs. The nubbiest of scrubs. The scrubbiest of scrubby nubs. get good at blocking. It's probably more blocking I've done in Elder Scrolls games than like any other Elder Scrolls game. I almost never block, especially in Skyrim. Well, to be fair, it's because I played as an archer in Skyrim, just like I'm doing right now. I played as a white-furred Khajiit named Bastet, who happened to be an archer. In this game, I'm created an almost identical clone of my Skyrim character in this game. Name and everything. For those of you who don't know why her name is Bastet, Bastet is the Egyptian cat goddess of love and cats. So I thought I would be clever and name her that. I mean, because otherwise I can't come up with a better name. Just playing as a dude, I'd probably just name it after myself. I mean, just playing every game as Michael tends to get annoying after a while. I'm gonna do it in Fallout, though. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I never can get annoyed by my own name because I'm a narcissistic nut job.
Do you come bearing a sword, or are your palms open to the sky? Then you know the shape of the problem. Our Ashkan has laid siege to the Tribunal Temple. He knows I disapprove. He rallied the hot-headed warriors of our tribe while I was meditating. He snuck out on my back. The monks must understand we are not their enemy. Take an offering of herbs and potions. The Ashkan took our store to his camp. His renegades are protected. He acts against my wishes, but he is still our Ashkan, the patriarch of our tribe. I keep the Kagesh tribe moral and wise. He keeps them safe and strong. I would have him give up this folly and rejoin us. We should live.
I see. I'm just gonna take a wild guess here, but I assume they're called Ashlanders because they live in the area that's commonly covered in ash. I mean... makes sense. I need to collect 12 of something? I assume these guys have the stuff. You want the stuff? Yeah, I want the stuff. You got the stuff? Let's go get the stuff. Oh good. We get them one at a time. I got rocks. I don't care what type of fancy stuff you throw at me. I got rocks.
The alternative is a lot worse.
What? Why are you not dead? There we go. Oh no, the pearl of the Ebonheart pack has secured the Elder Scroll of Minim. In the Temple of Minim. I can only imagine it's not important at all because it's called Minim. It's the Elder Scroll that's made fun of by the other ones. Because they are sentient. Actually, for all I know, they might be. There's one aspect of the lore I don't understand in this game. It's the Elder Scrolls proper. They somehow predict the future, but you can't read them unless you know how to read them. And they're just kind of weird. I assume the idea was like, okay, so we need a namesake for this game. The Elder Scrolls? Okay, what are the Elder Scrolls? They predict the future, but maybe a bit. To be fair, none of the Elder Scrolls games' stories tend to be about the Elder Scrolls. I mean, sure, some have them eventually shoehorned in, but for the most part, they're just kind of there. I mean, the older games might have them more involved, but I don't really think they're that much involved in the newer ones. Newer meaning Morrowind and up, older meaning before Morrowind. You know, the ones everyone remembers versus the ones no one played. Because let's be honest here, the original Elder Scrolls games weren't really the best. Especially the first one. I mean, it could have been enjoyable, but from what I gathered, the first one was actually massive. Like, you could explore all of Tamriel in it, levels of massive. So, hell. How do I get in? Oh. That's a door. So, I saw a, Sky Shard. Right? Oh no, the Sky Shard was a candle, and I thought it was a Sky Shard. I'm a genius. These people are having a fun time.
You poison them. Ashlanders are all the same.
Oh man, is there internal racism as well?
I'm sorry. I don't believe I know you. Our wise woman sent you? By Azora, you couldn't have come at a better time. Let me see what you have. Meet me in the main temple complex. It's up the stairs to the southwest. I'll be speaking with Curate.
The Curate insists I treat this heretic like an ambassador. I don't know why. Those are her people outside.
Oh no. They're also like religious. They're like overtly religious as well. The more I hear about them, the more I really think they're Murricans. Oh, they changed how they sit when they get healed. Alright. Good texture popping. Hello.
Another stranger in my temple? You must be the Ashlander's chosen emissary. Though violence still threatens our sanctuary, I am grateful. There's a long history of bad blood between the Ashlanders and our order. Hydrana and I can't impose peace on our followers, however we might feel. If we could stem the tide, who would respond? The Pact holds the Covenant at bay. The only troops they've sent are their wounded and dying. You've helped the grievously injured, but there is still a source of power left to us. The Tribunal. Perhaps the Three will show us a way through these trying times. Go to the Sanctuary on this.
Okay.
Ah, it's you again. The child whose soul was stolen. My lady Almalexi. My lady has many responsibilities to resolve.
My lady.
Invasion, the Molag Bal schemes, and a mother struggling to give birth in Mournhold, or a father praying for his sick child's life. Even if they do attack, everyone here will still die someday. Even you, child. One night, you will close your eyes and never return to Tamriel.
I'm glad I know I'll die in my sleep.
Tribunal does not offer immortality, nor does it shield. Ah, now that is a wiser question. Alma Lexius bids me to say this. Go to the chapel below this temple. Take ashes from the earth. The Ordinators will appear before you. You must earn their respect. Long ago, Narathrin and Faryon were guard captains. Suppose a Mer asked you for aid against an enemy he could not defeat alone. If you can defeat him in battle, he's weak, and he wants you to solve problems for him.
Oh, I see. That's the reasoning. I have to beat them in combat so that I can prove that...
Hello there.
Whatever. Oh yeah, don't mind me, I'm just taking ashes of, like, probably important people. Goodbye. I mean, people just do that, right? They just go into temples and they just steal people's ashes in order to throw them on the ground in order to duke them out in combat. Dang!
Who dares take my ashes?
Me. The best. Alright, and you're undead, so... this fight should be easy. Put on some rocks, though, just in case. Oh no! The Pearl has dropped Minima. He had one job and he failed miserably.
I am beaten. You have my hate.
Oh, but don't worry, Evu God is here to steal the, Minima. God, with how stupid these names are, it really does sound I'm like speaking gibberish. Oh yes, Evu God, I don't know if there's a way you can disable those messages or not, but...
Stand and fight!
I mean... I think it adds a bit, though, in the long run, if only to see how stupid people's names are. But even then... Oh, okay. It also makes it seem like something bigger is going on. I like to imagine the war as a backdrop.
I will help defend the walls.
Yeah. Because I'm the best.
Hello there.
Merciful healing mother. Truly, the three have touched it.
Kill it!
Work builds character.
Ashlanders have tunneled under the walls.
What?
We're all doomed. The Ashlanders are inside the temple. They've broken through an old storage tunnel. They got in behind the temple building to the southwest. Ordinator Nephis has taken command of its defenses. Even with the spirits and healed soldiers, I fear we'll be overrun.
Please, there's another way. It doesn't have to end like this. Not with another slaughter. They attack because they don't know Hedrana disapproves. I'd hope to avoid this, but there's no choice. I would like to give you an artifact. I don't know. The wise woman spoke into it. When you activate it, her image appears and repeats what she said. If you use it near Zidak's Ashlanders, they should let you pass. Our Ashkan acts against the wishes of our wise woman. If his duplicity was known to our people, they'd never trust him again. He does what he thinks is best for us. It's difficult to explain to outsiders. The Ashkan is the father of our tribe. Would you want to learn that your father is a liar? I admire your strength. If I couldn't trust my father's wisdom, I'd feel lost. Where would I turn for counsel? I'm sorry. She didn't say. I've seen similar devices in collections of dwarven relics. I don't know why the wise woman would have such a thing. The dwarves were sinful people who wallowed in selfish curiosity.
Oh.
Greetings.
Aren't we supposed to be, like, getting invaded? I see a distinct lack of invasion. All I hear is what I'm guessing is Molag Bal somewhere. Oh, I see. We have this. I can't hop over that. We got the Ghost Brigade. And this one guy who's just really happy to be here.
Ah, it's you. Good. We've repelled the Ashlanders' first assault. It's only a matter of time before they launch another one. I have to give them credit. Breaching the support beams holding open the breach. I can hear them cracking from here. The temple monks do a good deal of manual labor here. Gardening and such like. Look in their quarters. You're right. It's not the safest plan. That's why we'd like you to weaken the supports, not knock them down outright. If you can use a bit of finesse, they won't collapse. I think that's obvious.
Aren't I already carrying around a regular axe?
Hail.
Like, what am I chopping all the mahogany and every other type of wood with? Why did I need to retrieve that pickaxe, is what I'm saying. I still am trying to understand what the tribunal are. So... Let this one pass unharmed. Oh, okay. I don't want to kill them on the off chance that they actually, like, it actually will affect something. Although, if it affected something, it would say optional objective, don't kill anyone. But, whatever. Use it! Oh! I'm burning your wood. What are you gonna do about it? Why did you have a conveniently placed pile of wood here anyways? Seriously, now I'm burning the entire place down. Oh!
You really do want to help. An outlander willing to give us a chance. Well, wonders never cease. Zadak's fatal flaw was rage, not cowardice. Now there is no male in our tribe fit to take his place. Some of the housemen of the temple.
Okay. Okay. Does this city have a bank? No, of course not. Why is the woodworking station in the frickin' inn? Unless it's outside of it. I don't know. I mean, I'll know soon enough, because that's where I'm heading next. Ah, evil god has secured Minmi. They finally did it. They took Minmi. Good job. I really don't care. Oh, baby! Oh, frick! Baconator 1996. Emperor of Tamriel, everyone. Emperor Baconator the First. Emperor, God dang. Baconator. I mean, Baconator. Oh yes, this game really follows the lore to a T. Here's Emperor Baconator. Good job, Baconator. For having the best name. And for becoming Emperor. See, now it does matter, because, you know, he's part of the Covenant. I'm part of the Covenant. Now, as long as Baconator isn't a disgusting dark elf, everything is good. Here I am being racist towards dark elves, just because they're racist towards everything else. There's no way for me to really easily check that, so... Well, if he is the Emperor, that means that they control the Center 6 regions. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, there it is, yeah. Oh, frick, we're actually dominating. Oh, the Dominion are failing miserably. Yeah, good job, Baconator. You show the Nazis and whatever the frick the pact is, who's boss. The racists and the Nazis, there you go. I mean, it's basically the same thing. Everyone else aside from us are Nazis. But the Covenant are legit, and they work for the hard-working, like, family. They're for the middle class, you know. Oh yeah, my rocks are better because I discovered this city.
You arrive alone. Thank you for this.
Good quest. Okay, this area is black, which means there's a quest here. And the area that's dark means that there's a quest you need to actually do. Because if I just needed to discover it, I would have already... I'm speaking legit. Welcome to the Ashen Road. I take it you must be the quest? But then there's a... a multiply.
Meeting you out here in the wilds. After Davon's watch, he thinks he's a magical genius. To prove a point, he's transformed his brother into a goblin. A lady goblin. The chieftain of the nearby Shadowsilk tribe has taken him prisoner. I've created a refined spell gem that should allow you to slip into the camp. Just be wary. The spiders guarding the goblins will not be fooled.
Okay. That has nothing to do with the quest. That has nothing to do with the city then. Do you have the quest that has to do with the city?
Goblin. Why is it called? I'm a wine trader. The Balmora blue wine is my most popular, my best. Yes, that's a great idea. Remember. Oh, sure, I'm top-notch. I'm a good wine seller. I'm Drothan, the wine master. I sell.
So there's 2 quests, and those aren't even the quests that have to do with the city. There's a there that have to do with goblin encampments. Alright, well, let's go collect some blue wine. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to it basically comes down to kill 10 goblins. Oh no, actually the wine is lying around. Oh. Well, didn't it say I could use a gem or something to... Oh yeah! I need this. I need this. Oh, that's a sick health bar placement. Oh no, the spiders. Good quest out of 10. Why is there a Wayshire up here as well? So where's this chieftain now? Oh, he's right there. Sucker! It was a ruse. I'm actually not a goblin, except I'm still disguised as one for some reason. And I'm making goblin sounds. When's the game gonna add goblins as a playable race? So if they were to add more playable races, I highly doubt they will, but if they did, personally I'd rather play as a, I mean, I'd like to see things like this, the Sea Elves, for instance. Or the, oh, my armor's beat up. Should probably fix that.
You're not with the tribe, are you? Denthis was just showing me how the spell works. Then the Shadow Silk tribe jumped us. They carried on.
Oh no, I lost my disguise. Oh no. I was secretly a Khajiit all along. For some reason I never discovered this Wayshire. I did everything I had, like I finished the sulfur pools, but I guess it is in a really weird place. I should really look at the stable and make sure that the horse is upgraded. I guess I can just check right here. Right here. Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm almost at 20%. I can't wait for all my PS4 friends to be told that. Because for some reason that's a thing they tell automatically. Oh my god, that one Red Scout upgraded his horse to 20% speed. He successfully pressed the button for 20 times. Good job. Oh yeah. Because when you buy a console, it's all about that social media integration now. Video games? What's that? It's all about Facebook. Who the frick even plays video games anymore anyways? Everyone's too busy posting selfies of themselves on Facebook.
Remember, thank the three.
And Dethys has returned. Unharmed from the looks. I hope these two have learned from their mistakes.
Alright, now we can go into the city and try to find the quest in the city. There has to be one. Wait, then what's the main story quest? It has to be up there, then. Yeah, that's like the last other area. Actually, I guess I could head down to here then next to collect this person's head. Oh, that's already what the quest is automatically. We get to move on to the next area, which is either going to be heading towards Black Marsh or heading towards Skyrim. And based on the way the achievements are structured on the Hacked Adventurer, I'm guessing we're heading towards the Black Marsh. Which, for those of you who don't know, this is the Black Marsh. This is Skyrim. This region might here actually also be considered part of Morrowind, I don't know. I know that at least this region right here is probably the Black Marsh. Also, that looks like a freaking massive region. Wow. That's the most cube-like region out of them all. High Rock is tiny. Just look how tiny it is. It's so tiny. Like, literally, the first region is half of High Rock. Ooh, there's a sky shard over there. Oh. Oh, hot, hot, ow. Lava burns. I'm gonna have to go to the other side anyways. There we go. Seems like a really nice place. Right next to the actual, like, frickin' volcano. Then again, I don't know why people live in Morrowind anyways. It is next to, like, a bunch of volcanoes. I mean, heck, this right here is, like, a massive volcano, if I remember. Ooh. Okay. I'm, like, nowhere... I'm not even close to getting all the, sky shards. That would be something I would have to go out of my way to deliberately do. Like, that's a quest that I won't bother with until, like, after... Ah! Oh, God! Ah! Fire! Burns! Oh, okay. Why did I do that? Now, I'm gonna get killed now because of that. Nah, I got rocks. I'm gonna collect this guy's head, then I'm gonna go back to Ebonheart, because that's where I got the quest from in the first place. And then we'll head back to the city. Well, I'll head back. I'll go from Ebonheart to this city. No, wait, because Ebonheart has nothing. Ugh. Well, it really doesn't matter. All I really am concerned with is repairing. If I repair and sell stuff I don't really care about, I can still have a decent inventory. In all these games, I'm always worried I'm going to fill up my inventory. I always like to travel as light as, like, humanly possible. Oh, wow. It's a Daedra. It's a single Daedra. Had to be a Daedra, because... Hold to exploit. It didn't work. And there's its head. Alright. But, yeah, I can go back to Ebonheart now and return in that quest. So let's get to the Wayshire and do that. I won't be able to fully, like, go through with what I do when I go to cities, but... The Vanguard? The Vanguard? The Vanguard. What the frick are the Vanguard? They're probably whatever I have to do in this city. Weird. Hopefully they're not from the main. They're not like for the main storyline, because if they are, I won't be able to get the quest up. Okay. I seem to say a lot. Maybe I should think about what I say before I say it. Yeah, but even then, I'd still screw it up. That's the problem with the way I speak. It lacks structure and flow. Because of the inherent problem when you speak for your benefit and no one else's. Hey, it's a merchant. What are you doing?
The road is long. Best stock up while you can, eh? Know when you'll have another chance. Oh, not again. Yes, yes. Hand over the gold. Don't try to run. Nobody can help me. Tell the
Alright, can I still... Oh, that's the first time I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't realize you could actually steal stuff like that. Anyways. I did find that really funny. Where's the merchant? Is the Skooma Brotherhood still here? Oh yeah, they're still here.
This one.
The Skooma Brotherhood is still here. And the city still complains that they had a Skooma problem. I mean, I'm not gonna point fingers or anything, but when someone has, when you let in a guild merchant, Mittens Q Deathclaw the Third. Okay.
Keeping myself busy.
I don't even know what to say after that. Kind of wish there was a bank somewhere, but there isn't, disappointingly enough. Yeah. What the heck is the Q for? Mittens Q Deathclaw the Third, of the illustrious Deathclaws. I should play more CK2 eventually. Oh yeah, I did it. I trained it for 20%. Yay. I still don't know what the other two stats are for. Like, at all.
I see the these beasts. You'd be a great asset. We drove Angua here to try.
Oh, okay. I already talked to her about that. Well, I'm not gonna go back to the main city yet, so I'm just gonna... I mean, I already repaired. So now all I need to do is get back to the Wayshire and go to the other city. And resolve their Vanguard problem. Luz.
Hello there.
Luz, the fat orc, represents the ancient immortals. What an edgy name. Yes, we're the ancient immortals. Brrr. We have a guild trader somewhere, right? I think so. Where is it? Oh, we don't have a guild trader anymore. Aww. Oh, well, at least I'm a sergeant. I could claim alliance resources if I really wanted to. feel so special being a sergeant. I'm also on page 3 of the top players level-wise. Yeah, baby. I feel so special in the guild. Oh yeah. I don't know. Part of me thinks that, like, those guys looked like they meant serious business. So part of me kind of thinks that that probably is the main storyline. So I'm just gonna head here instead. They look like they meant serious business. And because other areas and other storylines ended with the frick? Oh, frick! Let's get over there. I just show up and Oblivion's here. Well, alrighty then. Stop everything I'm doing. I gotta stop this. Single-handedly. There's someone already here. God dang it. I wanted to be cool and stop it single-handedly. Actually, you're almost dead, buddy. Here's some rocks. What's the best thing to give someone who's dying? Rocks. Soul leech? How can I leech off the soul of a rock? I didn't realize rocks, had souls to leech off of. Frick! I love this. Frick! The guy's like 2 levels higher, so I mean, he should be doing perfectly fine with his life. Well, then who the frick is this guy? It's the same guy. We're gonna, like... I'll be happy to soul leech from another construct. Hey, buddy, don't, like, die. I mean... You are my backup here. There's another guy who's using the, Wait, did he shoot poison versions of that? Does Scattershot actually poison?
You think this is over, wretch?
I mean, if it does, I might actually have to invest in that. The only reason I use the, poison shot is because the, poison. That didn't hurt. I had my rocks. Heck, I just backpedal. That guy knows what's up. Backpedaling, put some rocks. Okay, can you stop it with the stun lock? Alright, welcome. I'm glad you finally showed up to the backpedaling brigade. Yeah, why don't you just keep hitting them like that? Sucker. Soul Leech again. Guy is basically me. He has the exact sort of combo, but he also looks edgy, so clearly he's not legit. Okay, so now I am really curious. That's like, it seems like the meta for archers that I complain about all the time seems to be use this ability, Scattershot. I mean arrow spray, whatever. It's just I'm running out of slots. There's no way I'm getting rid of poison injection. That is my bread and butter. That is my bread and butter. Unless... But Scorched Earth is also really useful. The only thing I could think of possibly getting rid of is, but if I drop that, then this becomes less useful. The health recovery is based on how many, dragon abilities I have. And I only have... Heck, I only have, what? 2 equipped. Heck with it. Heck with it. I mean, people seem to be using it a lot. But I don't know what to replace it with. It's not going to be triangle because I need my rocks. The crossbow could be a possibility. I mean, the problem with the crossbow is that it's only really useful against Daedra and undead. And werewolves. But other than that, it's just... I mean, if I really wanted to knock people down, I do have this, which I tend to use more anyways. Yeah, okay. We're taking it. Duh! I don't know. It also seems to lack any real sort of impact. Just does. As it turns out, it's only really useful at close quarters. Of course, I fight with an arrow at close quarters anyways. Oh well, I'll level it up, I'll morph it, I'll see what it morphs into, and then I'll decide from there. What's going on here?
Hold. What's your business? In case you haven't... Shaw's bones. It's good to see another competent fighter. General Sarian has... The Covenant has taken Fort Virak and reinforced her walls. Strong Nord reinforcements are waiting for us in the rift, but this fort keeps them bottled up. Our catapult... Garen Inderol is leading the charge. You can find him at the command.
Oh. I see that. The Covenant are invading. I don't know. Zombies? Oh, of course, and now I lack the ability to knock them over. Well, I mean, I still got this. That counts. It still knocks them over. Wow, this... I'm not optimized stamina-wise to really spam the, ability.
Hello there.
That's some guy named Icewind. Sick combat roll, bro. Use it! Oh, God. I mean, while I'm at it, I might as well, like, you know, rank up Snipe then, too, and I'll just rank up the rest of the abilities. I don't know. Alright, seeing I don't really want to waste my time on it, I'm going to do something I normally don't do, and I'm actually going to look up what it morphs into.
Hail.
I normally don't like to do this, because I'd rather be surprised, but I don't want to waste my time on an ability I'm a bit iffy over if it turns out it's something that doesn't morph into something legit. What the frick was the ability called? Arrow spray. it does shoot acid eventually. Or, what's the other one? Damage upon you and immobilize them for 2 seconds. So it can either immobilize them for 2 seconds, which would work as a stun lock, or it can poison them. So it actually sounds like it could become more useful later on. Both being able to stun lock someone for 2 seconds or being able to poison them are really useful things to have.
My spies are telling me General Sarian sent most of his forces to Vivek's Antlers. He shouldn't have the strength to hold Fort Virak, but he's repelling our attacks. You're the only one I trust to do this. Go to the front lines. This sounds gruesome.
I already saw a zombie. I know he's raising the dead. I mean, I seriously do not remember the Covenant utilizing these tactics, but seriously, sucker. Yeah, I could definitely see how the poison would work. It would function basically as a poison dot. I mean, a poison AoE. It'll be a dot and an AoE, just like the, yeah. Just like the frickin' fire arrows that I can drop down on people. I mean, it does seem to chew through your stamina, like, a lot, but yeah, that's just the problem. But then again, I probably shouldn't be spamming it. Examine the body. Does seem to be a bit laggy of an ability, too. Which makes kind of sense. It's a weird sort of... I don't know. I'm trying to get gradually better and better at this game, so that when I do decide to play PvE, people aren't going to be like, oh my god, you suck at video games! Because nothing would put me off playing the instances more like a crappy community. Especially seeing how, I already know I'm not going to be doing that well, because I'm not going to talk with anyone. I mean, that's probably a problem on my behalf, but I don't use voice chat. I'm fine with talking on, like, these streams, for instance, because if you're watching this, that's your decision, but I don't want to have to be provoked into talking to people. If there was text chat, I'd be fine with using text chat, but this isn't the PC version, and there is no text chat in this game. Which, I mean, to be fair, it could be considered more realistic. Because, I mean, there is no text chat in real life, except for texting, never mind, but whatever. Basically, what I'm saying is this game doesn't need to strive for realism. This is a good commentary, not talking, just making mouth noises. If our talking is just elaborate mouth noises, but whatever. Whatever, okay.
Did you find anything suspicious? Now you can see why I had you investigate. I didn't want to panic my troops. After each day of fighting, we've allowed the enemy to collect their dead, out of respect. That old lizard, Wox, came to me with a plan to infiltrate the fort. I told her it was too risky.
Oh, man. I guess that's war for you.
Hello there.
We're fighting an army of undead. Again, I played through the Covenant story first. I don't remember these, like, sort of... I don't remember them resorting to undead tactics. I mean, to be fair, I did mention that you didn't really see much of the actual sort of faction fighting when you played through the Covenant storyline, because it's kind of hard to invade High Rock. So, I mean, it is entirely possible, but I don't know. Stretch. There we go. After a series of... Oh, I didn't read it. Talk to Wox and Ash.
Hail.
Hail.
I've gathered some of our most skilled fighters here.
Uh-huh.
We're poised in... My grandsire was a powerful shaman.
Uh-huh.
He passed down an ancient formula for an elixir that allows a traveler to walk in the other world between the living and the dead. You're different. You must know that. Not all of you is with us, yes? That makes you the perfect candidate for the elixir. Yes, drink it. Then you'll be able to go where we cannot.
Okay. This is some tasty wine. Jesus! Okay. Ooh. I actually have to sneak past the ghosts. This is different. Didn't realize this was going to be an actual stealth section. Well, stealth presumably as in don't let the ghosts see you or don't get in their attack range, more likely. Oh well, it was a change of pace, which is fascinating. Okay, I'm here. Go up. I pulled it towards me and it pulled away.
Like eels through seagrass we're inside. We still have plenty of work to do. It's time to finish off General Sarian and his abominations. Then we can, after the gates are unbarred, look for Sarian.
Yay! Arrow spray is upgraded, as is obsidian shield. That means I'll actually have useful. I'll actually have something to invest skill points in. Is morphing those abilities. Hey. Yeah, I think poison. Yeah, I think a poison sort of barrage in front of me would probably make sense. I can see why people were using it. I don't know. It feels a bit. I don't know. It lacks impact, if that makes any sense. You just kind of shoot in a vague direction and people get hit. It's like, dude. And there's a delay to it, which is something I don't also care for. You press it and there's like a half-a-second delay, which is just, it feels weird. Which makes sense. I mean, it's a bunch of, like, physics objects being thrown. It takes the game half a second to register where you hit, where they get hit. Which, like, kind of bugs me. But at the same time, it is an AoE, and if I get good with it, I'll get good with it. Not something you should be casting constantly, you know, as I've noticed. You cannot open the lock. Oh.
We'll meet you in the secured area. For the pact.
For the pact.
Hello there.
Rawr. Dinosaurs go wrong. I don't know why I was reminded of that, but I was. Oh, Stunlocks is fun. Oh, pulling more people is fun. I'm losing it. I'm getting distracted. I'm not thinking straight. I gotta concentrate. I need more Mountain Dew. By that I mean I need some Mountain Dew. I had some sitting in the fridge, but we've got meme now. Meme. I meant to say meme. It's the meme Elder Scroll. Stop pulling more dudes. Bastet, you're the worst. Get good at combat, scrub. Oh god, those arrow shards make it easier to hit more people. Oh goody. I didn't even think of that. That's after murdering the entire Covenant army. Doy. Yeah. Once I'm able to get Dot. Steal from? Why would I... Maybe I should swap the, ooh, what, a treasure map that I don't care about. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking if I should swap the, rocks to the, sword.
Excellent work. Meet Walks in Ash and me when you're finished.
I don't know. And then again, the sword needs to have the, frickin' armor, because the armor also burns people. I don't know if it was a smart idea to choose that option, because I also could have chosen the option to give me even more armor. Oh well. It all kind of adds up on my quest to do all the dots. They're making gurgling noises. I guess they are technically undead. How is the inventory coming along? Oh man. Rocks, armor, growling noises. I wonder if the arrow spray also affects crits, like each arrow has a chance of critting. So if that's also the case, then that means a couple arrows crit. I mean, I don't know if abilities can even crit in the first place, but...
Too late. He's gone. That milk drinker was experimenting on us. Turning us into... Too late for me. Dying. Then I'll react.
Numb. Oh, I see. We can't learn how to, actually, the whole place is burning down. Oh, we did it. Good job, guys. I guess. Ha ha! Yeah! Ho 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 ho! Yeah, baby! We did it! Okay.
The yard is secure. Once again, the Pact controls that Covenant General. We can't let General Serion finish his ritual. He'll face the dead. I don't know how he's doing it, but Serion has transformed our warriors into undead slaves.
Alright. Let's do this. Are we going in? Are we doing this?
The ward has been dispelled. Go find Serion. We'll join you as soon as we've recovered our strength.
Okay. Oh wow, they're actual zombies now. And of course now I don't have my heck with it. I still have the death, like, I still have this Meridia's like death thing. And of course using Earthen Heart abilities also gives me a bit of ultimate. Plus, I mean, I still do more damage against undead. Man, I'm surprised people haven't complained about my rotation yet. I kind of distinctively lack one. I just kind of basically what I'm doing is I'm taking all my abilities, I'm tossing them into a bucket, and I'm just tossing them all on people. Ooh. I'm not snapping, in case you were wondering. Kill General Siren. Oh, okay. Okay, at least that guy was in... Wait, what the frick? Oh, that's a lot of dudes. I need armor. I need more rocks. Oh. He's the dude from Arkham City who was pretending to be the Joker and then turned out to be like a big old thing of peanut butter or clay or whatever. I think it was Clayface. I was trying to remember his name, and I think it's Clayface.
We've done it. The General is dead.
No! I must not fail. Not Karen! Not Karen! The Daggerfall Covenant took my son!
Tarva. No! The Coral Heart is too powerful.
No, Holden! The Covenant must pay!
Tarva. What have you done?
Drama. Booze.
Old books, notes, and journals can be found throughout Tamriel. Some just tell interesting stories, but others can unlock quests and provide clues to hidden treasures. Oh!
This is the dumb sound stream, apparently. Anyways, what's going on?
Shaw's bones. Tanvel's gone mad. I can't believe he took the Coral Heart. He's planning to use it to release Sadal, the second brother of Strife. We've got to keep it back. I'm wounded, cursed, but I'll try to answer any questions you have. Garen is why. He was Tanvol's only child, Sadal.
Is there no, like, quest to yell at me where do I have to go?
We've got to keep it. I'm wounded. Sadal is the second greater brother of Strife. We put Ball River, another one of these cursed Morrowind volcanoes. Like Ash Mountain, it's a bastion of House Drez. And their Garen, another one of these cursed, it's a bastion of House Drez. And their Grandmaster is the only one.
So... is there not a quest to tell me where to go?
The storm is broken.
We've got to keep it back. I'm wounded, cursed. Sadal is the second great. Another one of these cursed. It's a bastion of House Drez.
Well, I guess I'm going to... I assume I just have to walk outside and... I got a quest or something, anyways. Or I have to go to Craigborn. I have to go to the city that I assumed I would have to have gone to eventually, anyways. Yeah, well, I'm too lazy to run through this place, so... Plus, I do have to get back to this actual city right here. So I'm just gonna fast travel. Actually, I don't know if I wasted money or not, but if the quest, like if the quest to go to the next area.
Greetings.
Alright, now that I'm... It's kind of weird that I didn't get the quest to finish the storyline off, but whatever. Yeah, apparently, luckily I have this almanac here that tells me how the story works. I do have to go to Kragenmorn next. So that city that I assumed we'd be going to later, we're going to. It's weird that I didn't get a quest to go to it. Because usually you do. Hopefully that doesn't mean I can't actually finish the storyline. Because that would suck. And if there was a quest available, I didn't see the option pop up. So I'm just, like, assuming I just have to go to that city. Which I will, after I go back to the main city and restock and rearm and, you know, things like that. Although I did unlock the adventurer for the area, which means 4 more areas to go and I become the great hero of Tamriel, and my entire quest to beat this game is done. Because I will consider me having beaten the game once I've beaten all the storylines. And then after that, frick, I don't know. Maybe I'll play TF2 again. The only reason I haven't touched that is because they screwed up the performance when they added skins.
Everywhere you go.
Holy crap, I had 100,000, and then I lost it because I just sold everything, but whatever. And now I have 100,000 gold again. I've done it. I have achieved the greatness and have 100,000 gold now. Yay. I have nothing to spend it on, but I'm sitting on a massive stockpile of 100,000 gold. I mean, at this point, I might as well buy another bank slot upgrade. And those are like the only gold sinks in this game. So I don't know how many of them there are. So Holy crap, I have a lot of stuff. Anything I can research? Yep. Don't mind if I do. Alrighty then. Whoop. There we go. Alrighty then. Now we gotta go to the bank. And then we have to go and finish off the main storyline. In this area, anyways. While we attempt to take the meme scroll. I think that's what I'm gonna call it now, the meme scroll. The dankest of scrolls. I don't care what it is. I know what a bank is.
How can
I misclicked. It looks like I'm probably gonna have to clean out my inventory. I'm gonna have to clean out my inventory a bit. I could have sold that. Alright, so I'm gonna buy more bank space because I mean I have 100,000 gold. I might as well. And I lost 100,000 gold. Oh well. God, I have so much iron hide. Why do I have so much iron hide? God, I have so much iron thread. I don't need all of this. Especially on rank 7 already. Holy crap. I'm gonna donate at least half of these stacks to the guild bank. Anything else I can donate? Yeah, 200, like 2 stacks of 200 is probably useful. I mean, it's still more than I'm ever gonna actually need, but similarly, any other stacks of stuff. Ash is another one. I probably don't need that much ash. I also probably don't need that much birch. I'll still stock up on the mahogany, though. Someone else can use this stuff for all I care.
Welcome to
Guild bank. Right, so I'll just give this to the guild bank. There, I donated so much stuff to the guild bank. They better be happy about it. In the meantime, I will take these red guard things. Thank you very much. And you got anything useful? No, not really. I mean, I'll take this stuff. I'll take this stuff out and sell it. I mean, no one else is gonna take it. Just seeing what... Ooh! Shock resistance. What a very specific thing. I don't want to seem like I'm taking all this stuff. There.
Would you...
Thank you, How much food did I grab? 3. Well, it adds 5,000 more health, so that's all fine and dandy then. Alright, now I've got to go to the city. It's kind of weirdly designed. Usually they design the areas so that you'll just naturally progress towards the ending. You'd assume the ending would be up here, but for some reason you naturally progress up there and then go down. That's what's kind of throwing me off, because every other area so far, the progression has been... What is the Dragonstar Arena? Give me a second. I'm gonna actually look this up. This bugs me. I've seen achievements for it, and I have no idea what it is. And this guy is apparently a champion of it. I have no idea how to spell arena. Oh, it's a dungeon in Craiglorn. Oh, I see. So it's like a hold-up scenario in Craiglorn. I see. The fact that it involves other people suddenly makes me not want to bother. I didn't realize it was an instance. I assumed it would be like, you know, the arena from Oblivion. One-on-one fights. But sadly it's not. It's an instance. Which means I'd have to deal with other people. Which means... I mean, even if I'm good at instances, which I'm probably not going to be, I still have to rely on other people to be good as well, or else it's just, it's too much of a mess. I mean, co-op is fine when you got people to work together with, but I know approximately maybe like a couple people. And only 2 of them play games. So... What's going on here?
This is a damn disaster! The savior of Davon's Watch and the Virak Siegebreaker. Tarnval Indoril entered town at the head of his personal vanguard and demanded an audience with the Grandmaster. Now the vanguard patrols the streets. They command in Kragan. I don't know, but when he came out from talking to our Grandmaster, he was in charge. Our house elves and slaves alike are terrified. If you want to, please speak to the Grandmaster. He's sure to listen to this. Everyone who wants to ascend a tormented spire must speak to the Grandmaster of Kraganmore. House Drez controls access to the peak. It's an ancient site of magic and blood. Drez holds a magical pattern for a key.
Why the frick would you want to go up a place called the... What was it called? The Dreaded Spire or something? The Dreadful Spire? Why would you go up there? Maybe it's a nice vacation spot. Okay, I thought this place was under siege by the frickin' vanguards. Oh, I guess
Don't give me any trouble.
Kinda is, but it's not. How come I could have killed... I killed a couple of vanguards earlier before the guy showed up. What were they doing here before? Like, the guy just now... I don't know. The lore is too deep for me.
Look, what the Vanguard did.
Oh,
they
no.
confiscated my Guar pen to hold... Vivek, you're the only one who cared. Here, take my herding rod. Use it to poke my loose Guar in the ribs.
Okay. I get to go around the town and retrieve this guy's, like... No, what the frick is a Khajiit doing?
The winds singe my fur.
Okay. Yes, Khajiit stand out. Die! There's a bunch of Khajiit here. What are they? Oh, these are the slaves, aren't they?
You there? Will you let your soul fall into the hands of Davon? Has life beaten you down, friend? Have you no coin? Oh no, friend. I'm no priest. Wouldn't claim to be. Just so. Have you ever seen a soul gem? Marvelous objects. They catch the souls of the dying, so their energy can be used. We're merciful. We'll cast a sleep spell on you. That's fine, friend. If you still hope that life will work out for you.
Joke's on you. I lost my soul. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh man. Those Khajiit slaves. Maybe this place should just be burnt to the ground.
Too many Argonians about these days. Makes them nervous.
I don't think I've ever felt this much hatred towards a fictional race before. But I am seriously really, really hating Dark Elves. I wonder what that says about me. I'm more offended by fictional racism than, like, legitimate racism. I mean, legitimate racism is still offensive, but... Oh, great. I think I've talked myself into a corner now. I guess when you spend too much time on the internet and you hear comments all the time about everyone, it lacks impact after a while.
I think thanks.
That's my statement on it.
Hey.
Lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, racism. Racism is not a good thing.
Greetings.
You hate people for arbitrary reasons, you're dumb. That's pretty much it. I can't really say much more other than that. I mean, people can have perfectly legitimate reasons for you to hate them, but make sure you're hating people for legitimate reasons. Like, hate on super rich people for abusing their power all you want. That's fine.
What can I get for you?
More justified hatred than hating on people for arbitrary reasons, like race or sexuality or sex or other arbitrary reasons. I mean, I've heard the, like, racist arguments before, and I'm trying... I mean, I said earlier that you can try to stick to some strand of logic. Like, even the worst of opinions are based somewhat in logic. And I mean, I guess if you're raised up believing that the people are... I mean, to be fair, if you go off stereotypes alone, you're gonna hate everyone who's not yourself. That's just how it works. Stereotypes are always designed to be negative in the first place.
War hero of the Ebonheart Pack to distant Kraganmore.
So,
I would be more welcoming, but today important. Apologies, but the Vanguard demands my attention at the moment. If you have further...
Jeez.
Quickly, friend. Over here.
Ooh. Oh. What are you?
Caution, stranger. Speak quietly. Tarnvil Indoril and his vanguard stopped here on the way to the Tormented Spire.
The Tormented
At
Spire.
First, the Grandmaster refused Tarnvil access to the mountain. Then Tarnvil snapped. Tarnvil has lost control. He must be stopped, but first, the Grandmaster needs help.
Alright. But yeah, if you're raised up believing that stereotypes are 100% true all the time, then yeah, I understand why you would develop some backwards hatred towards people. The same thing applies to any group, so. There's my comments on it.
Honor to you and your house. No, we'll need to take the information from the Vanguard. As I see it, you have two options. You could sneak into their barracks. The Vanguard set up camp east of town. When Tarnvil went to the Spire, he took most of his troops. Excellent. What have you decided? Good luck. Beware their blades. Even the inexperienced... Of course, Tarnvil Indoril left them behind after his talk with It's an ancient site of blood, magic, and power. Each great house has its sphere of influence. Would you begrudge the Hlalu their merchant contracts? House Drez has done much to help civilize the less fortunate races. And besides, we are now forbidden.
So the Bretons allied with the Orcs. That is
The less fortunate races. I see now.
Hashtag Khajiit Lives Matter.
Hello.
Can I not spend like 5 minutes on streaming something before I start talking about politics?
Stay alert.
See, there's some secret desire in me to rant on, to state my opinions all over the internet. For no one to care. I mean, I don't know why. I know people aren't gonna care. Because no one cares about the lives of anyone else anyways. Oh.
Right.
So I don't know why I care. These live streams will be more interesting for me to watch back to myself if I'm talking about the game anyways. I don't want to hear my own opinions of myself. Are you nuts? My opinions would sound like the ramblings of a nutcase. Who tends to hold logic above all else to the point where I'll disregard how people feel in favor of what makes sense. So, I don't want to hear that back. I mean, let's just say I have opinions on things that don't necessarily regard other people. Now, I'm not gonna, you know, go out of my way and murder everyone, because that would be insane, but I don't know. I gotta stop digging myself a hole. Or else I will be labeled as insane and be shipped off to a mental institution somewhere. I'm starting to realize how those Let's Players, they've got to, they put a bit more effort into it than I give them credit for. I mean, it's like maybe like 1%. It's like a tiny amount more effort than I give them credit for, but they have to know how to continuously remain entertaining without falling down, you know, the hole of whatever I'm doing. I mean, to be fair, I mean, they have to be funny all the time. And I highly doubt I'm funny all the time, unless I actually am, and I'm the next Let's Player, in which case, I'm PewDiePie, everyone. Then again, I'm not really Let's Playing so much as I'm, streaming, which is different. Streamers don't have quality. I mean, Let's Players at least have some quality. Streamers are starting to push into vlogger territory. Because all they do is they play video games that people watch. Which, I mean, that's what Let's Players do, but they go out of their way to at least be funny when they do it. Streaming, humor tends to be lost in favor of just pure content. It's quantity over quality. Streaming is the quantity form of Let's Playing, and Let's Playing is the quality form of Let's Playing. That analogy makes no sense. You get the basic idea. It's yeah. But yeah, in all seriousness, yeah, that is pretty much what it is. Streaming is just meant to produce a large amount of content. It doesn't necessarily have to be quality content, it just has to be a large amount of it. It's the difference between a somewhat decent soap opera that lasts for many, many seasons versus an amazing drama that lasts like a couple seasons. Although, to be fair, Let's Players are also very quantity heavy, too. Laughs at all. How do you get a name like that?
My scales are dry with disappointment. You are correct. The Dark Elves of Krakenmoor do not swim in the River of Humor.
I see.
I came here to delve into a nearby tomb. I heard a whisper of a sacred Dark Elf performance. Those who performed it splashed in the River of Humor, and the Dark Elves laughed. If you tread the dust of the tomb, don't eat any cooked troll, Lukiel. Just tell me everything you hear about the sacred performance, and ignore anything you hear. Rumors say the performance required precision. Performing it incorrectly was punishable by death. A mysterious order.
What? What?
Hello.
I don't know why you couldn't have a problem, you know, getting in here. I got in here really easily. And I'm a Khajiit. I mean, even if there was one guy who made a comment assuming I was a slave by accident, I'd be fine with that. I mean, sure, the guy would... That would be an interesting predicament, but at the very least it would acknowledge what I am. Here it just comes off as if I'm not supposed to be a Khajiit, which I'm not, but you would think with having to pay extra to get the ability to play every race on every faction, they would at least reward it a bit. You think they would record at least a couple instances of better dialogue. That's probably why the Dominion storyline was my favorite so far, because I actually felt like I was part of it. Here it seems like I'm some person who's not supposed to be here. Which, I mean, I'm not, technically. So... I don't know. All storylines so far seem to have their strengths. The Covenant one was the most focused on actually fighting Molag Bal, so... Like, every, major faction, so, every major faction in it that you had to take down in each area was in some way involved with Molag Bal. From the, people who were raising the dead in the Elkir, to the, people who are haunting people's dreams or something. They were all factions of Molag in some way. The Dominion storyline was just basically all about frickin' make sure the Alliance didn't fall apart. First you had to secure the Queen from a rebellion of racists. Then you had to go to Valenwood and do stuff. I mean, Valenwood was actually kind of a boring place. I don't want to sound biased, but the best place in the entire campaign was Elsewhere. And even then, you didn't really go into the heart of Elsewhere. You went just kind of on the border. I want to see the heart. I want to see the, what's the name of the city? There's a big city in southern Elsewhere that's important somehow. Actually, any of southern Elsewhere would be important. That's the bulk of the, where the bulk of Elsewhere is. That's where the, sort of city-dwelling, Khajiits live, as opposed to the more tribal Khajiits up north. That would be nice to see.
Before the three, no one has asked about the sacred performance in a long while, Noir. You dare brave the wrath of the Mirthless Order? Very well, the first part of the performance goes like this. One day, in full view of the Noir, the Mayor of Coal Canton, and so he crushed some muck sponge pulp into a Netch's tentacles. By my sacred oath, That is the only portion of the performance I am allowed to. Performance of the sacred rite requires, well, have a snifter of grief.
Just in case I actually had to memorize that for some reason, I took screenshots of it. Because I'm not going to actually memorize it. That's why there were black boxes appearing on the side of the screen. But yeah, I've been basically treating this game as like a fancy tourism romp through all of Tamriel. That's probably been the most interesting thing about the game, is seeing all the different areas. I guess that's probably one of the most interesting things about any MMO, isn't it? I mean, WoW has so many friggin' areas. Friggin', I don't know why that ability is like iffy on how well it actually works. I need more rocks. Rocks protect me for like half a second. Akin to the amazing Counter-Strike armor. But yeah, every area has been a romp through fascinating stuff. My favorite area so far was, well, I think I've stated it like 600 times already. I really like Elsewhere. I really like Kashyyyts.
Own no weakness. If you wish to brave the Mirthless Order, that is your choice. Here's the second part of the performance. In response, the Morag of Coal Canton bled all across the Anmor and poured their shame upon the...
Heck, even my character says go on, I'll just take some notes. It's pretty clear. Mental images are notes. Is it scummy? Maybe. But, I mean, it goes against the entire puzzle, if it actually is a puzzle. But, yeah. As for my least favorite area, probably... I don't know. Maybe a High Rock. It's kind of generic fantasy. Like, it's the most generic fantasy of the areas. Which makes sense. I mean, Bretons are based off, well, Bretons. The people of places like Brittany and Cornwall and places like that. So they would look the most English-like. And seeing how generic fantasy tends to be medieval England. But they still had some interesting things. The forests were alright. The Weird Tree was fascinating. If only because I remember what it was called. The Elakir was just kind of meh. I'm not really a big fan of deserts. Valenwood was also just kind of meh. I felt it kind of weird that there were mammoths next to tigers, but none of them were inherently that bad of an area. Plus, it's kind of hard to state your opinion when you haven't seen all the areas yet. So, actually, if you want my opinion, the most boring of the areas is Cyrodiil. I wasn't really considering that because it's meant to look like that, but that's just flat nothingness. But of course, it's meant to be like that because PvP. I really want Mountain Dew. Wow, I'm out of stamina. That's what I get for spamming, What?
Justice does not know. The Mirthless Order will track you, no doubt, but that is your choice. The third part of the performance, the mayor was put to the Dagon, The Mora was safe to travel.
Huzzah! Oh wait. What? What? Did my character legitimately keep notes? Like, I assumed the puzzle would be I would have to have actually memorized what that was said. I didn't realize my character was actually going through on her word and deliberately writing this stuff down somewhere. On her face or something. Were all the screenshots for nothing? I thought it was all clever by taking screenshots so I could get the puzzle right.
Do you bring moisture? Quickly, tell me of the sacred performance. Moisten my scales.
Oh. Yeah, I can kill him or not. Oh.
My scales are truly dry now, my friend. I erect the spine of regret. Someday, I will cool my tail.
Oh. The screenshot's worthless.
The look on your face. Truly? The honored dead of Kruggamore have been interred in those tombs. That tomb complex, the tomb is buried in the mountainside. There's a tunnel that will take you right to its entrance.
Please don't tell me I was already there. Oh, no. I was already there. God dang it.
You call yourselves soldiers?
You come to buy from this one, yes? Grand...
Actually, no. I mean, I did have you sell. Just buy my stuff. I'm a bit annoyed that I have to go back through the same area because the quest is having me go there again. Like, I didn't realize that was gonna happen, but I guess it did. Delicious. Yeah, so I have to go back to the same tomb again. Yay. I love it. It's so good. This literally was what I just did. I already killed the same exact spider. And now I have to do it again. Because I didn't realize that both quests were going to have me go to the same place. I need to make sure I finish all quests in an area before... What are you... Stupid... Stop eating the spider. Other spider. I hate that ability. You're stupid. Your face is stupid. Everything about your face is stupid. Your life, your existence. No one likes a spider. Just go die. Get... I'm gonna need some Mountain Dew or something, or coffee or something. Well, I need to finish this quest first. I've been kind of rushing through this. I'm right at the end. I want to finish this. I vowed I would finish this all before Fallout 4. And with the new, like, leaked gameplay footage of Fallout 4 that someone was legit in... Wait, if the guy was already in the crypt, what... I already came through here. You think the guy would have been like, oh, hey, random adventurer, why don't you let me out? But no, I had to trigger the quest for him to be here. He was invisible before. Oh, he's literally in the cage, right up there. That literally means I have to go all the way around again. 100 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 98 bottles of beer on the wall. 98 beer on the wall. 98 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 97 bottles of beer on the wall. 97 bottles of beer on the wall. 97 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 96 bottles of beer on the wall. 96 bottles of beer on the wall. 96 bottles of beer. You take one down and pass it around. You got 95 bottles of beer on the wall. 95 bottles of beer on the wall. 95 bottles of beer. You take one down and pass it around. You got 94 bottles of beer on the wall. 94 bottles of beer on the wall. 94 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 93 bottles of beer on the wall. 93 bottles of beer on the wall. 93 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 92 bottles of beer on the wall. 92 bottles of beer on the wall. 92 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 91 bottles of beer on the wall. 91 bottles of beer on the wall. 91 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 90 bottles of beer on the wall. 90 bottles of beer on the wall. 90 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 89 bottles of beer on the wall. 89 bottles of beer on the wall. 89 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 88 bottles of beer on the wall. 88 bottles of beer on the wall. 88 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 87 bottles of beer on the wall. 87 bottles of beer on the wall. 87 bottles of beer. You know, you take one down, you pass it around. You got 6 bottles of beer on the wall. 86 bottles of beer on the wall. 86 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 85 bottles of beer on the wall. 85 bottles of beer on the wall. 85 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 84 bottles of beer on the wall. 84 bottles of beer on the wall. 84 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 83 bottles of beer on the wall. 83 bottles of beer on the wall. 83 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 82 bottles of beer on the wall. Why is this guy not freaking dead? 81 bottles of beer on the wall. 81 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 80 bottles of beer on the wall. 80 bottles of beer on the wall. 80 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 79 bottles of beer on the wall. 79 bottles of beer on the wall. 79 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. You got 78 bottles of beer on the wall. 78 bottles of beer on the wall. 78 bottles of beer. You take one, and there he is.
Who are you? Thank the three. Look, I know just
fun.
how to get out of here. I used to play. arrived in the nick of time.
Why did you used to play in these tombs? I'm gonna check something. I just saved that enjoyable experience as a video clip, and I want to make sure it actually saved it. Because if I'm gonna struggle, other people are gonna struggle with me. Well, there was a fifth. Yep, I think that pretty much was it. Yeah, it definitely saved it. What fun! Now I will forever have that struggle saved.
Out safely, I see. Together we've begun the liberation of Kraganmore. Let's get to my farm.
Anyways, how is my armor doing? I gotta put on my serious hat here. I'm actually gonna probably go get some Mountain Dew after that or something to wake myself up with. Maybe. What is it? 4 o'clock. Actually, on second thought, after that, I'm probably gonna be done. So. Yeah. It was fun. Except for right at the end, which is what pushed me over the edge, and which one I'm not playing this anymore. After I had to go through that place again. That was not fun. But the rest of it was fine, I guess. I don't know. I've just kind of been pushing through to finish this off, so...